going on, guys? You guys know in the past I have talked about how much I like Primary Arms optics, especially their etched reticle optics like this 3x prism. Go back and watch the previous videos if you want. But again, the etched reticle, I think, for the armed prepared citizen is becoming the way to go. That said, I got a little something new that I've got plans for, and that would be that bad boy. In case you're that'd be this right here. This is the 1:8 variable with the etched ACSS reticle in it. Obviously, this isn't mounted on a gun yet. I was debating what I was going to do with it, and I've come to the conclusion that I got to have a specific gun for this that I want to put it on. I don't want to change up any of the ones that I've got, because I have a special purpose in mind for this one. So, before I can show it to you, other than just here, I got to get the new gun built. So, I'm going to get to work on that as quick as I can. I'm hoping that when Santa Claus comes next weekend, he might remember that I was a good boy this year. At least I tried to be. And see if can't get a little help in that direction of getting something to put this on. It's kind of bad. You got a new scope, got to build a new gun to put it on. Just how it is, I guess. So this particular scope is 1:8 variable. I've looked at 1:8, 1:6, 1:4, different variable power scopes over the years, ever since they first came out. And that's been some years ago now. So they've been around for a while. But it hasn't been until Primary Arms offerings that I really got sold on them, because quite honestly, previously they were just pretty cost prohibitive. I mean, let's just be honest. The price tag on them was, well, it was cost prohibitive for me anyway, okay? But Primary Arms has changed all that by putting out optics that are of high enough quality that I personally think you can stake your life on, but at a price point that keeps it affordable, so that, you know, the average working guy can afford to have one. I mean, I've owned high-end scopes in the past, okay? So I've had really high-end Leupold scopes. I've had ACOGs. You know, I've handled and worked with Swarovskis, Night Force, you know, you name it. And I'm going to just say, you know what? This is right up there with the best of them, in my opinion. You can find reviews on this all over online, so I'm not going to give you a review of it. You guys know I don't generally do that. But I will just cover some of the basic features in case you didn't know. These are waterproof. They're nitrogen purged. The quality on them, and obviously the way something feels and looks doesn't necessarily dictate its quality, but it can go a long way. And these feel, when you hold it, operate everything, it's quality. I mean, it's not airsoft grade junk. Let's put it that way. Couple of features that I like about it. Some people may or may not like it, but I like the magnification ring is fairly stiff, which I like because I want to be able to set it on a specific magnification level and then leave it there and not worry about it getting bumped and easily moved. So you have to deliberately, turn it and move it to whatever setting you want. Easy to operate focus ring up front. It's got nice turrets on it, but they're not big ginormous ones. It is an illuminated reticle, so you got your illumination dial on the side right here. Takes a really simple watch battery. I think it's a 2032. Cool thing about it is on your windage turret cover, there's actually a spare battery inside the turret cap. Found that out by accident, just taking it off the look. But yeah, spare battery in there. One thing I really like about these turrets, you don't have to adjust them with a screwdriver, a coin, or there's not a slot or something in the middle. The turret itself is knurled, and you just turn the whole turret with your fingers. You don't need any kind of tool. I've been at the range countless times when I'd forget to have something and I'm scrambling for a coin or the end of a piece of brass or something to try to make adjustments with. This, you just turn it with your hands, and it's very, very positive clicks. You actually have to turn it. I mean, it's not like overly stiff, but it's stiff enough that you actually have to consciously turn it. It's not going to just get bumped and turn. Again, very solid click that is both, you can feel it clicking and audibly hear it. I really like those little things. Again, it's waterproof. There's O-ring on the battery compartment. Illumination on it is plenty bright. But again, with the etched reticle, you don't have to have the illumination, especially when there's plenty of light. You can see that etched reticle just fine. Again, I think we've gotten kind of overly wrapped around having an illuminated reticle for various reasons. Not saying they're bad, I still like them. But the etched reticle, again, remember, long-term situation, it's just like a set of iron sights. It doesn't require any batteries, and it's always going to be there. So I am really excited to get this out to the range on an actual rifle. Like I said, I got to get it built first. Just handling it and playing around with it, I really like it. The bad thing is, Primary Arms has got another scope that I'm pretty much guaranteed I'm going to have to get. So I might have to violate my own rule against having a safe full of guns, and I might just end up having to build 2 new guns, special purposes and all. So anyway, this is just a quick little intro, guys. I got this new 1-8 Primary Arms. I'm going to get it set up as soon as I can, and then when I get to the range with it, I will be taking you all along and show you what I'm going to do with it, and just what my philosophy and plans are for it, my ideas behind why I want it, and why I think it's a good idea for the armed prepared citizen. So, Primary Arms 1-8 variable. Check it out. They've also got 1-6. I'm pretty sure there's 1-4. Give it some consideration if you haven't before. Don't forget, like I said, the 2.5X, the 3X, the 5X, all the Prism soaps have got etched reticles in them as well. So for a general purpose optic, it's hard to beat this one. This one for me is a little more special purpose, but I'm not going to rule out that it couldn't become kind of a general purpose one either. With the 1X on it being pretty much a true 1X, it operates a lot like a non-magnified, red dot. So anyway, look for that in coming months. Unfortunately, it'll probably be late January, early February before I can get to it. I mean, because it'll take me that long to get the gun built, and then time to get to the range. I've got a lot of stuff already planned in January that I got to do. I got weekends tied up. Then I got wedding anniversary coming up first part of February, so that's going to tie up a weekend being away with the wife. So yeah, there's always something going on. But I will get something done on that as soon as I can. You guys go check them out on Primary Arms website. I'll put a link down there in the description. And don't forget, if you go over to my buddy Brent0331, go over to his YouTube channel and check on any of his videos. Usually in the description box, he'll have a link that you use that link to order something from Primary Arms, because he's a big Primary Arms fan too. I think you get free shipping, and I think there's something else, but I know you get free shipping and everything if you use his link. So check that out and take advantage of that if there's something over there that you guys like. So as soon as I can get me a rifle built, I'll put that on it and take it out. You guys stay safe, take care, and we'll catch you again soon on another one.